What's going on, folks? Hope you're having a wonderful night or day. Welcome back to the party and a happy new year. Today I wanted to talk about Chrono Odyssey again, talking specifically about the open world. I think it's no secret that Chrono Odyssey has a lot of similarities to New World. Some people have even called it a direct copy. I love to call it New World 2.0, New World but better, but it does have a lot of potential to go down the same route, make the same mistakes that New World made in its early stages. One of the things that I think was a big problem was the fact that the open world for New World wasn't fully utilized enough. It didn't have a lot of dynamic events. They hardly really did anything with the invasion system. I think even far after I stopped playing, the system relatively remained the same. When it came to the territory warfare, like the sieges, they pretty quickly lost their luster and even had a downgrade in the amount of people that could play in them at a certain point. I think it went down from 50v50 to 40v40. And when it comes to Outpost Rush being the only battleground we had for a long time, that's a different topic for a different video. When it comes to the open world of New World, they made a lot of mistakes and didn't really utilize one of the strongest things that they had going for it, which was the corruption. It was an entity very similar to the Void in Chrono Odyssey, where it's just this White Walker-ish kind of faction, just the very embodiment of death. We don't fully know where the Void comes from in Chrono Odyssey, but what we do know is that it's very present wherever we go. One thing I noticed in the playtest they had back in June was that there was a lot of potential to use the Void when it came to dynamic open world events. Now, anytime I talk about this, I always take a page out of Guild Wars 2 and Rift's book. Those games had amazing dynamic events. You had open world objectives that could turn into full-on open world boss fights. The Silver Waste is a great example, and I think that'd be something that'd be great to bring over to Chrono Odyssey as well. The fact that it's going to be more of a PvE based game instead of PvP means that there will need to be enough PvE experiences to keep players engaged. We did have the Void Nexus in the Chrono Odyssey playtest, which functioned very similarly to the corruption portals of New World, but to truly reach this game's potential and take things to the next level as far as dynamic events go, I think we're going to need much more than that. One of the things I remember talking about very early on in New World is how it would be great to see the corruption being utilized in a way where they can actually attack the different settlements around the map. In Chrono's case, we could see a dynamic event pop up where the Void will attack a city, and any players inside the city have a chance to escape or join the battle that's upcoming. There could be a big warning on the screen saying, hey, we're about to get attacked by the Void, you can either get out or get ready for battle. The main example I remember using when it came to this was the Battle of Ostagar for Dragon Age Origins. Still one of my favorite RPGs of all time, but I think that if we had the opportunity to jump into a dynamic event like that, maybe something that could last like an hour or something like that and had a lot of great rewards, that would be something to keep people engaged. Just waves after waves of Void enemies, both small and large, coming at us with a gigantic boss fight at the end to try to defend the settlement. And there could be bonuses or consequences for defending or not defending a settlement that will take place afterward, potentially.